What's up, guys? Welcome back to our Spyro Year of the Dragon Let's Play. So yeah, let's take on a boss. We're going to go to Evening Lake, and we're going to get intercepted by a boss fight again. I have no idea what the boss is. I remember Gulp, and I remember the boss... I say Gulp, it was... Buzzsaw or something? I don't know. That green looking thing. That weird green thing. Okay, I thought it was this.
My tactical instincts told me the Sorceress would attack you here, so I flew in to help out. It seems my rocket launchers don't affect this creature, but I can assist you by dropping ammunition. Now get in there and fight the good fight.
Okay. So yeah, the reason why I got confused was because, well, I thought this boss fight was sort of like this, but my mind went to Crush from Spyro 2, and I thought maybe I got the two confused because it's a very similar fight, except for the fact that he fires bullets at you. You know, it's the same kind of dealio. You've got to pick up power-ups to be able to kill. No, not quite. I was thinking of the very final fight where Ripto has a Metal Gulp and a Metal Crush, and the Metal Crush you have to pick up power-ups to be able to kill. In fact, I think you need power-ups to kill everyone in that Ripto final fight. It's been a while, dude. Dude and dudettes. So yeah, you do that, and you go boom. That's how it works. So very similar to the final Spyro Ripto's Rage fight. Boom. I missed. I don't believe it. Let's do that again. There we go. He's got 2 more hits left in him, so this fight is not difficult. There's 2 fights that are difficult. There's, I wouldn't even call it difficult, but the next boss fight is not going to be difficult, but it's certainly going to be challenging, and the Sorceress boss fight, which is the final boss fight, is a pain in the ass. Oh my god, he took more than 2 hits. I thought that was it. I thought that would have killed him for sure. Ah, this will. There we go. Super easy. Took us less than, well, it took us about 2 minutes. 2.5 maybe. Monique. It's a very interesting name for a dragon. Very fun-loving thing is Monique, chasing a butterfly, bless her. Instead of doing the sensible thing of feeding it to her dragonfly. So then we need to go to a special place to be paired up with dragonflies. Because it's a bit confusing. Because Spyro's got one and it helps keep him alive, but how does that relate to, is that the same for all dragons, or is Spyro just special? Hi Bianca, what you got for me this time, girl? Look at that pretty rainbow.
Listen to me, dragon. Spyro, this is serious now. The Sorceress is planning a trap for you, and if she catches you... Believe me, you don't want to know what she's gonna do. Look, I promise to take good care of the rest of the eggs. I mean it. Just take Hunter and go back home before... I can't say it. Just go!
Can you not tell that you're working for the side of evil? She doesn't know she's working for an evil sorceress. And it blows the mind. I guess she's just so innocent she can't conceive of someone being as evil as the sorceress. I don't know. Or maybe it's this whole story of the sorceress is a mother figure or something, so she can't even... you get what I mean. Itchy nose, sorry about that. So yeah, that's a very easy boss fight. In fact, I think even the next boss fight isn't exactly too difficult. It just I might fuck up once or twice, which is more than I fucked up. Did I lose against the first boss? I can't recall. It's been a couple of days, a couple of weeks probably. No, not even a couple of weeks. That's taking it too far. Anyway, let's go to Country Speedway. I thought it was going to be the Beehive one. It's not. It's the Bumpkin one. I'm kidding. People who live in the country aren't bumpkins. Unless you've watched Powerpuff Girls, in which case they probably are. But, you know, that's neither here nor there. We've got sentient farm animals is what we've got to kill. Which challenge would you like to play? Let's do the time attack. Here's a hint. Oh, fucking hell. Yeah, we know this by now. Come on. So what we've got the rings, we've got the tractors, we've got the cows, and I think we've got pigs as well, maybe? I don't know. Oh no, the pigs are riding the tractors. Ah, the biplanes. Which are probably being ridden by sheep. Why are the pigs going bah? What? Are you going to go bear as well? You see the cows move? Unless they weren't pigs and I just thought they were pigs. Which is very possible, because after all it's just general shapes, it's not. Well, I fucked that up. Well, that's one pig done. Yeah, take that, pig. Ah, this is probably an easy way to do it, doing it backwards anyway. Granted, I missed a couple, but it's fine. We'll soon meet them again. We've got 2 left, and I believe they've run after the other, so... Ah, come on, we got this. Woo! I hope I can at least keep up the trend this this game to actually get all the time trials in one shot. I'm definitely not going to do it for the races. In fact, I might even fuck up in this race because it gets more and more challenging, I suppose is the right word. That was so amazing that everyone in the farmyard clubbed together to buy you this as a reward. Gavin! Look at those stupid fucking goggle glasses things. Yeah. Right, I guess we better race the planes. Flying pigs are raring to go. Let's get started. You have to fly. You know the drill by now. You know, just go through all the rings and finishing first. Don't miss a ring, otherwise you're gonna have a bad time. Really, the only time you should go off course is to get the stars to boost you up. I'd say maybe, possibly make the decision to go off course to get some of the missiles, which are now starting to appear, because they will slow down the opponent right in front of you, which is quite useful. And thankfully, it's one of the few pickups that only you can get. The the pigs cannot benefit from it, and I missed a star that was actually straight up in my path. I don't know how I managed that. I'm a special snowflake today. That's what the deal is. Ah, snow. I missed that one. Ugh. I'm not doing too well. And I'm still on lap 1. I'm amazed. Could be on at least lap 2 by now. Ah, here's the start of the next lap. So I've only got 2 more opponents in front of me, so I've got that going for me, I guess. I can't see either of them, but they're there. Where is he? There's number 2 in the green plane. I'm guessing number 1 is so far ahead I've got no chance of seeing him yet. I don't know. I hope that's not the case, but it probably is. Oh no, there's number 1, the red plane. The Red Baron. Bringing up the front. What was your favourite Racky Racer, guys? I was quite fond of the Gruesome Twosome. They were quite funny. With all their horror-themed power-ups. Well, I was... Yeah. How'd that work for you, pig? You know, I liked all the horror-themed power-ups they had, like they used the dragon to that lived in their fucking upper floor of their car to burn the other racers, and they used it to fly over obstacles and shit. It was good. I can't remember any other of their power-ups, but it was all horror-themed. So, speaking of horror-themed races, does anyone remember the one-off special? The special movie, I suppose is the right word, because well, feature-length episode, I think is probably a better way of describing it, of Scooby Doo, where they where Shaggy got turned into a werewolf and he got captured by Dracula, and he had to race in the werewolf car because they lost their werewolf for some reason. And Dracula's daughter had the hots for Shaggy, and was just every time she was like, and Dracula was like, "No, don't! Why you do this to me? I do not approve." And she was just like, "I don't give a fuck. I like him." Not quite sounding like that though, sounding like a proper lady. And Dracula turned into a bat and tried to thwart the duo of Shaggy and Scooby. No, no! Oh, so fucking close and all. And he was like, any racer that takes out the werewolf car gets a prize, and Dracula was playing dirty as fuck, and he still didn't fucking succeed. The werewolf, I'll just say it as it is, Shaggy and Scooby won a race with a bunch of monsters. Shaggy and Scooby were scared out of their life the entire time, but it was still fucking... it was part of the entertainment, man. They had to live inside Dracula's castle, they had to live alongside monsters. Monsters were pretty chill about it, except for the ones that were trying to kill them. As you do. And Scooby Doo was great as a child, especially when they did shit like that. Because there was another one I remember as a kid as well. Where, are you kidding me? That's fucking bullshit. That plane fucking fucked me out of a speed boost. where they accepted a well, I say they. Shaggy accepted a role in being a teacher for little kids, and the address for the school was way in the middle of buttfuck nowhere. And he met up with the an owner of the property, and I can't remember if she was a monster, but all the kids that were going there were monsters. You had like a little mummy and a little vampire and a little werewolf, and and they were scared shitless. But there was a bit halfway through, I think it was halfway through, where the parents of all the monsters came out to see how their kids were doing. And by the way, all the kids were little girls, because of course not. Well, how to make a monster more terrifying? Make them a little girl. That's how you make them more terrifying. And you had like the werewolf and Frankenstein, and I think the Invisible Man, maybe. I don't know, or that might be a different movie. No, that Invisible Man bullshit was the fucking film with Adam Sandler doing a voice as the main character, as Dracula even. Can't even remember the name of that fucking movie. I remember it was quite funny, at least. One of the few... I'm okay with Adam Sandler when you can't actually see Adam Sandler. If that makes sense. Which it probably doesn't. I don't think Adam Sandler's done too many movies like that. Anyway, yeah, back to my original point. So, yeah, you had Frankenstein and the werewolf and the mummy and Dracula all like, ah, yeah, and all being buddy-buddy with the fucking two new teachers, and they're like, ah, no, you're cool, we ain't gonna do nothing to you. And Shaggy and Scooby were just shit scared, and then worst thing imaginable is an evil plot to take all of the monsters' powers was afoot, or something like that. And all the little girls got kidnapped whilst Shaggy and Scooby were looking after them. So yeah, they were just like, oh, well, I say they. Shaggy was like, oh, Scooby, we've got to save these kids, otherwise those monsters are gonna kill us. Nah. You see, I got this. I got it. I took it right at the end, being a dirty little bastard that I am. So yeah, this old evil witch in the fucking forest is like, yeah, I'm going to kidnap them and take all either their youth or their abilities, one or the other. First place, you're a pretty fancy flyer. Damn straight, Sparks, don't you forget it. Shemp. What kind of a fucking name is Shemp? All the other names, well, the majority of other names up until this point have been pretty normal, but fucking Shemp? The fuck? Anyway, let's find Hunter so we can do his challenge. I can't remember where he is in this one. I think he's in one of the fucking barns. This barn over here, I think. Because it's very suspiciously out of place and you can't get into it. Ah, there you go. I saw a door. Hi, Hunter. What you got for me, dude?
Spyro, you're not gonna believe this, but there are sheep saucers and space cows all over this place. We gotta stop them before they abduct anybody.
Yeah, sure.
I'm gonna strap on my jetpack and blast some space cows.
Now, that is a sentence, Hunter. That's a real golden sentence. Yeah, go for it, dude.
Look out, cows. Here I come.
Who wants the beef? Who wants the beef? Yeah. Is that it? Right, cool. We just got to shoot all the saucers, so we don't even have to control it. It's just a shooter. Not a shooter. You just aim and press circle. That's all we got to do. Come on, I hit him. So yeah, they ended up going into the evil forest, which had all sort of bullshit in. I'm going back to the Scooby Doo story in case you're wondering what the fuck that was about. Yeah, that was it. And they had to save the girls, and they did, to their credit. But the only reason they saved them really was because they were like, if we don't save them, all the fucking big scary monsters are going to come and wreck our shit. And I mean, you know, if that's not motivation for doing something, I don't know what it is. What is? You know, if Dracula, a werewolf, and the mummy were all real things, and they all said, look, if we have kids, and if anything happens to those kids on your watch, you're a fucking dead man. You better fucking make sure not a single hair on their fucking head is touched, man. You know? That sort of dealio. Man, they're sheep. They are sheep that are flying those flying saucers, but they don't look like sheep. They look like weird, fucked up mutants. But yeah, it was good. If you ever get the chance to see it, either the racing one, because by the way, the premise for the one where Shaggy became the werewolf to do the racing was entirely that he was a race car driver before, and Dracula was like, oh, he's good at racing, during the film at least. I think that's why they became. Let's listen to Hannah.
We got the last one just before he abducted this egg.
Sweet, nice one, Hannah. You know, you may be a dick usually, Roberto Di Matteo. Ah, yeah, I'm from Italy. That's why I don't do accents. Yeah. What do you call an Italian with a fucking false leg? Roberto! Nah, that's wrong. Yeah, we do have to go. Fuck you, Sparks. You've had your break. Now it's time for you to work. Seriously, I'm going to do the Sparks level next. So yeah, if you ever get a chance to watch either of those specials, the Scooby Doo race, I'm going to say the race. I think it was like the Great Ghoul Race or something. And there was one with Scooby Doo Scare School or some bollocks. I don't know. Look them up on the internet. Hell, they might even be on Netflix in some countries.
Hi, Spyro and Sparks. I found another lost egg. If Sparks is up to it, he can try to rescue it from Spider Town.
Spider Town sounds like a fun time. Let's go for it. I believe in you, Sparks, little birdie. You can do it. Trust me. Man, I don't know where that came from. Yeah. So I don't know how long exactly, but I think I've probably spoken for a solid 15, at least 10 minutes about fucking Scooby Doo and these two one-shot specials. By the way, that's the best kind of thing you can do for a cartoon. Is give them a one-off special where the consequences don't matter. Oh, you don't even have to kill those things. Just give you a power-up. Oh well, power-up's still useful. Let's be honest. Do 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 do. So yeah, if you do a cartoon, oh god. If you make a cartoon, one of the best things you can do is just do stuff that is run-off and one-off specials and shit that have no bearing on the actual continuity of the series, but are just for fun. So, like, for example, those two examples I gave wouldn't make sense in the usual canon of the Scooby Doo universe, because all the monsters that Scooby and Shaggy and that unmask are in fact not actual monsters. They're people dressed as monsters to try and scare people away from local attractions for some reason or another. Whereas in the two feature-length specials that I mentioned, they are straight up. They're just they're real monsters. Shouldn't be possible in the I was going to say Yu-Gi-Oh universe. We're not playing Yu-Gi-Oh, we're talking about Scooby-Doo in the Scooby Doo universe, because the Scooby Doo universe, there's no such thing as real monsters. The real monsters are in fact just people. Or people are the biggest monsters. You know, one of those kinds of messages. I think that's the overall theme of Scooby-Doo more often than not, is the real monsters are human beings, or something along those lines. I mean, it's a kids' show, it doesn't have to have a meaning, but it'd be kind of awesome if that was the case. It'd be real awkward if someone fucking came in right now. When I was recording, all I'm doing is talking about Scooby-Doo. Like, what the fuck are you talking about? Scooby-Doo? Why? Good question. This is not a Scooby-Doo game. I don't know of any Scooby-Doo games. I definitely don't own any. So, it's not in the cards. Come to think of it, I don't think I've ever played a Scooby-Doo game. If any exist. No. I'm gonna die. I'm good, I saved it. Ugh. I thought I was running truly fucked there. But thankfully, that's so. So I wonder if you can fuck yourself there if you decide to not bother opening that gate and open the other one. Unless the keys correspond to certain gates, but they're not different colours, so they might be... Oh well. Just hoping that you can't. On the off chance that you can, and you're playing along at home, open that one first. Otherwise you're fucked out of a couple of gems. Which you cannot get. If you don't access that area first. Provided it's a thing and that you can't, oh for fuck's sake, there's more of this bullshit. Oh, there's a key. Let's go down. Oh, okay. No, it's okay, I'm assuming you can't miss those, gems, because you have to open them in a specific order. So in theory, right, there should be a green key up here, right? Oh, that was my bad. Oh, I'm having a bad day. Okay. By the way, I would have imagined spiders would be terrifying if they were the same size as the character you controlled. Not in Spyro. Mind you, it is a top-down shooter, so I suppose if you were looking at it from first person and it was highly detailed, it would be slightly... I wouldn't say terrifying, because it's not real, but menacing and at least unnerving, possibly. is probably a better word to use. I mean, I was going to say hyper-realistic spiders, but I wouldn't call the Duke's Deer Fraser a hyper-realistic spider. It's realistic to it in a sense until you realise it's got 2 fucking heads and it fires laser beams. But it is grotesque, and it does, when you first see it, you're just like, oh god, that's horrible. I'm so sorry, I hope that didn't come across on the mic, but I'm pretty sure it did, because there was a little fucking spike in the audio when I did that, and I apologise. I've got a bit of a blocked nose. It's summer time, for fuck's sake. I've got hay fever. I'm sure you guys can connect one to the other. Oh, for fuck's sake. That is dumb. I mean, it's not dumb. It's intelligent by whoever created that defensive mechanism. It's like, hey, how about if they have to get past the spawner before they can undo the shield? Like, yeah, that's genius. Why don't more people do that? And I mean, that said, it's not being blocked by a wall or nothing. Do I need a key? Oh, no. Oh, it's a boss fight. Okay, I got you. Where is this bad boy? I can hear it. It's spinning. Not there. Not there. Let's go down here. And there should be one more gem in this corner here, and that should be 100% of the gems. Yay! We just need to kill the boss. Ow. Do I need to kill all the spiders to get you to stop? I think I do. Yep. Oh man, this boss is a degree tougher than the fucking crawdad. Oh, mind you, I suppose if you just use your common sense and don't fucking let the spiders hit you. Leave me the fuck alone. Thankfully they're not as fast as you when you charge, so you can get away from them if you do get trapped like that. I probably should have saved that entirely for just the add-ons, additionals. Why is it always spiders that summon help in boss fights, man? Always. And if you've got a spider boss fight, usually the spiders are pushover, but they summon loads of help. You know what? Insect bosses oh cool, it can kill its allies. That's a pretty nice touch. Insect bosses in general tend to be like they're super weak, but they summon a ton of minions. So it's like you want to finish it off as quick as possible so you don't get swarmed. Tutti, fruity fruit, yeah. Well, that kind of feel. I haven't got a lot for Tutti, so that's one out of level complete. Haven't had a chance to do that for a while. Feels good. Feels good to get 100% for a fucking change. Yeah, that was 2 bonus levels for Midday Gardens. I'm going to call them bonus levels, but you do need them for 100%, so they are kind of compulsory if you want to get the secret at the end.
Excellent work, Sparks. And I see that you've gained another new ability.
Sweet.
Now, if you hold down the L1, L2, R...
All the back buttons. See, look. Obviously, it doesn't work here because I've gotten all the gems here. But this is the ability I was waiting for, because now, if you will, I can go back to Enchanted Towers and Sergeant Bird's base and find all the gems I missed. I won't do that on camera because it'll be boring as fuck, I can tell you that much. It's just me going back to the levels and I'll just be like, yeah, there's the gem I missed. That's some exciting television, even though we're not on television. You get the drift. So yeah, let's go to Evening Lake. Yeah, fuck it. I'll complete the Evening Lake world and then I'll stop for today. I think is probably the best way to do it because yeah, we've been going for like 25 minutes. Granted, some of that might have been cut out, so it might not be quite that long, but you know. Sorry, I'm pulling back the curtain, aren't I? You guys should know I cut stuff. I make it perfectly obvious when I do. By the way, rocket ship. I mean, I have been telling you that the last one is Midnight Moon, but, you know, we need a rocket ship to reach the last world, which is on the moon. There is a moon in the Spyro world, confirmed. In case you were doubting. Which, you know, I mean, there's been no indication that there's a moon in the Spyro homeworlds, at least. Well, it's a Spyro homeworld, isn't it? So, there's a moon in the universe, we just don't know which world it is on. Because I'm a bit confused with the geography of the land, because clearly not everything is connected. It's all, if you want to travel from one world to another, you're going to have to use a portal of some kind. So space magic is basically... Space shenanigans is basically how you explain the geography of Spyro. So, yeah. There we go. And, yeah, this leads to the firework factory. Don't ask why fire burns underwater, because it doesn't make any sense. I mean, what is it? It reminds me of that Futurama moment where they're all living under sea. Living under sea. It's when they crash because of the unbendable hook, and they try and hook some bollocks. I think it was Bender who did it, and it was an unbreakable material. As you do, that's kind of what you want for your hook. Wait, not your hook, it was the line. And when they tried to unhook it, fucking Zoidberg went, "Hey, I will break the unbreakable trine." It's not breaking! So yeah, you need to go inside of him. So you can get this egg, which is named Jonah. No points for guessing what that is a reference to. Well, you know what, if you want to let me know, you can let me know, but everyone knows about Jonah and the whale, for fuck's sake. At least he burps you out. I was very worried for a second there that he was going to blow you out of his blowhole. Which wouldn't have made sense because you quite clearly swimmed out of his mouth. Come to think of it, who threw an egg down in this lake? And how does a whale live in this enclosed lake? It's a very small body of water and it's quite a large animal, that whale. Can't be very comfortable. Come to think of it, how does it get food unless it eats the frogs? I mean, they respawn, so it's possible, I guess. I don't know. Yeah, maybe it's like a Free Willy moment and it jumped over from a sea. But it'd have to be pretty good at jumping because I can't see any anything cutting us off from another body of water. I don't know. That's interesting. Mind you, how did a ship get fucking wrecked down here? This is just inconceivable. I mean, I could believe in dragons, but a fucking whale living in a lake? And not even a small whale, a big whale. Big blue whale. Well, it's not blue, it's kind of grey. Stooby! Stooby, 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 Stooby! Yeah! Do you, do you, do you, do ya? Do you, do you, do you? You get the gist, guys. Ruby, Ruby by Kaiser Chiefs. No, no, no! Oh, fuck. Well, that was an accident. I'm pretty sure if I go to the pause menu, I can cut out. No.
Welcome to Frozen.
Pretend you didn't see that, guys. Pretend you didn't see that. Don't look behind the curtain. Don't look. You saw nothing. Nothing. So yeah, so yeah, the geography in Eveling Lake is bullshit. And so is the wildlife, come to think of it. No fucking way in hell does a kind of fucking whale is the word I'm looking for. No way can a whale survive in a lake. I refuse to believe it. This is where the bonus level for Sparks is later on. We'll be returning here later once we've completed the Eveling Lake worlds. There's also a few gems, so you need to come up here before then anyway. How many gems have I got left? I think I've got like 3 eggs left to find, but... Oh god, not too many gems. Glide to the tower, break the tower. Another one involves using invincibility. Fuck knows where the other egg is, but I'm sure I'll find out. This is the tower, by the way. Wouldn't have really called it a tower when you look at that fucking thing. I'd have called that the tower, and this a fucking... I don't know what the fuck I'd call this. Hannah Montana. Apparently she's going out of Victoria's Secret model. Good for her. Good for her. Hannah Montana, I mean, not for the Victoria's Secret model. I mean, you know, everyone has their own taste, I suppose. Man, that sounds like a personal attack. It's not. I have no grudges against the woman. I'm just spitballing. So yeah, fuck you, Zoe.
Hi again, Spyro. This power-up can make you invincible, but only for a short while. Use it to get by these flame spitters. You'll find an egg when you get past them.
Yeah, I know. I can see it from here. I also know how power-ups work. You don't need to explain it, but... Thank you anyway, Zoe. I do appreciate the efforts you go through to teach me stuff. Stuart! Please be tiny. Oh, he's got the cat. He's got the cat for Stuart. He could be Stuart Little. If Stuart Little was a dragon and not a mouse. The littlest little, or something like that. Give me all your money. Give me all your money. I believe there's an egg over there, isn't there? Yeah. So, is that all the gems? No. Oh well, let's get this egg first and then we'll track down the last couple. Oh, I know where the last eggs are, I think. Ted! Nerd! Not really. How many gems are left? Like, I reckon 15. 20. I wasn't too far off. I think I know where the last couple are, so let's go to where I think they are. And if they're not there, they're not there. I'll track them down using Sparks' new special ability. Which, you know, we should have had access to from the beginning of the game, but whatever. 5, 5. There's be another. Yeah, sweet. Level complete. So yeah, this is the guy we got to unlock for the Panda World, but also he's a Yeti, and he's another British person named Bentley. Bentley the Yeti. So let's free him. Let's free this guy out. We've got to spring our buddies.
The Sorceress has a real prize on her hands here. It took 24 Rhinox to capture this dim-witted furball, so you'd better believe he's not going to get out cheap.
I reckon it's like 800 gems. 1,000! Oh! Money bags, you bastard!
Where are you getting all this money, Spyro? It's not just lying around on the ground, is it? Is it? Ah, what do I care? It's mine now.
I don't like you, bear. And neither do any of my buddies, eh? Oh, thank you. A duplicitous, larcenous ursine. Yeah, that's a good description for Moneybags, to be correct.
Ah, the first rejuvenating breath of freedom. With the humility of a wounded sparrow, I genuflect to my noble deliverer.
It was no big deal, dude.
Yes. After all, it was I who let you out.
Why, you brazenly avaricious, duplicitous, larcenous ursine!
Now, hold on.
One more, perhaps?
At least.
Please do afford me the sublime honor of enjoying your visitation in the nearest future.
Yeah, sure.
Bentley, you didn't need to impress us with all your big words, but I do appreciate that they're just like, Moneybags is like, this Yeti's an idiot. As soon as he's released, have at you, sir. I am a true gentleman. Whereas you are the swine. Look at that picture. Look how happy Bentley looks in his fucking little portrait. Look at that. Look at that smiling big old lug. So yeah, we'll tackle Bentley's outpost next time, and we'll do... we'll do at least one other level, I think. I don't know which one. I don't know. Unless Bentley's outpost takes like half an hour, but I imagine it'll take like 15-20 minutes maybe. Just jump on to the next part to see me fucking take like half an hour just to do Bentley's level. Also, you know, if I say it's going to take me only 15 minutes, it's probably going to take me closer to a fucking hour. That's how things go. I'm just fucking around right now. There's no real point to it. So yeah, I hope you liked the video, guys. I'd really appreciate it if you gave me a thumbs up. A comment would be great. I'd really appreciate it if you subscribed. So yeah, like, comment, subscribe if you feel like it. I'd appreciate it. I'll catch up with you guys next time.